Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels and I'm the Tarot Coach, and this is the weekly forecast for week commencing October 6th, 2025. Each week I like to bring through the wisdom of the tarot using my deck, the Mythic Tarot, and also messages from Spirit and my own psychic guidance. Let's begin. So the first card is the Influence card, Page of Wands. The Influence card this week is all about getting motivated, getting going. So there'll be an uncomfortable sense of urgency around things which have no substance. So this is really a good card if you want to put energy into little tasks or big tasks if you want to. And so we'll be putting that energy into not trying to drive ourselves a bit sort of around the bend trying to work out what we need energy for. But if there's something to do, I say looking at these cards this week, I haven't looked at them yet, but this spark of energy will be running through the action of this week. Okay, so the first card we're looking at is the conscious self, how we find ourselves. Here we have the Temperance card. Look how calm she is, and she's moving water from one cup to another. That suggests it's a lovely calm space to be in, which is great, but also because the Page of Wands is influencing, it sort of butts up against each other because the Temperance card can mean feeling it like a bit stuck or in a bit of a rut. It's a nice rut because look how peaceful and calm she is, yeah? So we will be in that nice plateau space, and so from that space we can start to feel a bit restless. So those two, as I said, they're sort of a bit butting up against each other. I think I just get a sense with the page there that it's just enough to keep us interested in what we're doing. I have a feeling it's going to be small tasks this week, but just let's wait and see. Now, the next card is the Unconscious Self, which is the higher self or our guide self. And here we have the Chariot. So whenever we're needing bursts of energy to pour into something, whenever it's time, whatever's important, that's when the Chariot's going to show up. So it's calm, calm, calm. We're just sort of as I said, we're in a bit of a plateau, and we're only going to expend energy when it's needed. So the Chariot is the energy rising up in quick bursts. Again, with the Page of Wands, it's not going to be a huge, get this done now. But whenever we need it, it's going to rise up through the Chariot, and it's going to motivate us to get something done just in this one burst, just so that we're not constantly running around trying to do things, fix up all the things. Just only when we feel that immense sort of rush, that's the thing to be working on. So let's have a look at the blocks. The Hermit card. We'll feel like nobody gets it. I need to get this done, and so nobody gets it this week. We feel a bit alone. Now, the Hermit card generally is okay with that aloneness, but we're feeling a little bit isolated. It's sort of the opposite of the Hermit card. We're feeling like we're doing it on our own, that there's not, why aren't you helping? Why don't you get this? I'm telling you what's going on. So be mindful when you feel that you are isolated. It's the Hermit at play. There's no fix here. It is just the way things are. You're going to feel like you're sort of doing this on your own and you don't really have an idea about why it's sort of happening this way. I'm just going to say it. This message keeps running through as I'm talking, is that just take care of the little things. Take care of the small stuff. Notice when something turns up. It is a task to finish. Allow the energy to go into that. There is nothing big happening this week. And if you're talking about, talking about to friends or colleagues, I'm not really sure, I don't feel okay this week, something's not okay, and they just brush you off because they can see that you're fine, because Temperance is in play, then it's okay. It is just for you this week. It's just a little tiny bursts to take care of. It seems to me, and again, I haven't seen the rest of the cards yet, but it seems to me that it's like a bit of a tidy up this week. not to get too involved in something just yet, but just to tidy up the little things. And yes, nobody's going to get it. Okay, so what is the action this week? It might be right action. It might be no action. Let's just see what we're stepping into. Okay, that's what I just mentioned earlier, is we're going, the Seven of Cups is like this task or this task or this task. So there'll be a set of tasks to address, and there's not one that has to be done. The Seven of Cups, it's like a smorgasbord of avenues or ways to go down. The Seven of Cups also suggests that these are things that are enjoyable. I like the way that this is going. This is saying, do not put your energy into something that is bigger than you. It's like personal tasks this week. You don't have to do, like, if you're cleaning up everybody's room, or if you're doing everybody's tidy up work at work, or things like that. If you're doing other people's stuff, this is actually saying, that's not the energy this week. The energy this week is to pour into things that you are looking to finish off and tidy up, the things that you love. So take note of that. And of course, if you're the type of person who is a bit of a, oh, I've got to look after everyone else first before I look after me, then that's why the Hermit is there going, well, nobody gets it. You know what? You can be the Hermit, aspire to be the Hermit. It's like, this, I'm going to keep my energy for myself this week because I have to get these things done for me. All right. Let's have a look at the possible future, where we're going. We're tidying up so we can feel comfortable and at home. So what we're doing this week, what is, I would say, recommended, is whatever you have left undone that's personal, get it finished, because you're going to feel so satisfied and so, thank goodness I've done that. Just getting all those worries and concerns off the table. When I was shuffling the cards and just tuning into the cards and getting ready for this week, the Devil jumped out. And the Devil is like those things that we've been hiding, things that we're a bit sorry about ourselves for. So get the things done that are relevant to you, that you haven't been getting finished. They're things to do for you, for your heart, so that you can just finish them off. This is the best week to get all those things, loose ends, tied up. And you'll only have energy for it when it's to do with you. Nobody else will understand. And you're pretty much going to have to sort of stand up for yourself, because Hermit's there. But stand your ground. Okay, so what is the bigger picture? What is the higher self experiencing? King of Cups. We had Queen of Cups last week, I think. So King of Cups represents the aspect of ourselves that is a great communicator. I'm just going to tune into his energy, because he's a communicator, he's the counsellor, he's all about the settled feelings and the emotions, and how we can then be out in the world with our whole heart, that we can be there for other people as well as ourselves. That could be the message there. But I want to tune in, because he's telling me something else. It's going to be a moment. What is he saying? He's telling me, yeah, I can see him walking through the world, just being the peace and calm that we need. So if you're listening to this and you're of a mind to be there for other people and to be able to show up for other people in the coming weeks and months, if that's your purpose and you feel that that's in your heart, then this week is a week to tidy up your stuff, your loose ends, get all of your bits and pieces sorted out, and it's the best energy to get it done, because this week is not going to let you do anything else but your things. Now, however you show up like that, this is not about, I remember the Queen last week was about being there for yourself, filling up your own cup, all of those things. This is now, we've progressed so that we can show up for the world and for everybody around us. So we're clearing our own decks so that our own life is settled and peaceful and calm so that we can show up for everybody else that needs us. And only for those that we can help. We're not drawing in everybody who's, we're not saving the world, but we can be there for the people that we can help, that we have the skills to be there for. We can't do that if our world is a mess. This isn't a big mess. This is to tidy up, get those things sorted out. Okay. So the energy, the summary for this week, the message for this week is use the Page of Wands energy. If you're feeling a bit restless, look around. What is it that you've got to sort out? What haven't you finished off? And when you work it out, because that's the Seven of Cups energy, when you work it out, the Chariot energy is going to come through and give you that real big, okay, yep, it'll give you the yes or the no. If you don't get that big burst of energy to say, yeah, this is it, the Chariot won't be coming through. So you'll get that big, oh yeah, I've got to get this done right now sort of feeling, that sort of rush. That's your guidance, helping you understand what needs to be sorted out just now. You don't have to work it out all yourself. And it's a time to do it on your own. It's not like something, you've got to help me, I can't do this. It's personal. That's why the Hermit is there. Stand in your own power, stand your ground. And if you need time out, you take time out. That's why you've got to stand your ground. And so that you can have a peaceful time, that you can be there when the time comes for those that require your help, because that's what you're all about. That's what you're all about. If you're listening to this, that's what you're all about. Okay, I'm going to finish up. That's the weekly forecast for week commencing October 6th, 2025. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels. I'm the Tarot Coach, and thank you so much for joining me. See you next week. Bye for now.